Night watchman Anderson and Trott all fell to spin to leave England 3 down and miles behind India's huge first innings score. But today was another day. Now,
been a lot of talk between Kevin Pietersen and Alistair Cook over the last couple of months, a lot of meetings. This is where they need to do their talking now together. India, no surprise, start by bowling spin. 13 of the 18 overs so far have been spin. And most of today is going to be spin. Left arm spin against Kevin Pietersen first up. Oh. That hit, if anything, by Given. Oh, away from the edge, not far away from the off stump. Oh, that's a stumping chance. Nearly bowled round his legs. I said Dhoni had to be good, and he's missed one there. Not easy. No one really knows what happened. Did it just flick something through? Oh. Oh, that's close. That's very close as well. Pietersen looking very uncomfortable out there. Can't be given out, shouldn't be given out. He's so far down. But he's just kicked that away, Pietersen.
Yeah, he's just gone a bit too far, hasn't he? That's mighty close. Very close indeed. DRS, he just gets fractionally outside the line.
Is he playing a shot, though, Nick?
I think he is. I think he's trying to, but he's just gone too far.
Close again. Pietersen trying to take LBW out the equation by going so far down. There's the one down the leg side that Dhoni missed again. Just flicked the pad. Not sure he is playing a shot at some of these. Very brave umpire to give it out. Pietersen coming down to kick it away.
Just misjudging the length, isn't he? He's almost making it up by numbers at the moment, Pietersen. He's so intent on doing that, and that's what he does so well. It's a high-class shot, isn't it? Have to smother the spin, have to get on top of the bounce. He does. That's the shot he's been working on. Fraught with danger, it really is. That's just got to turn a little bit more. It'll go straight back to the bowler, but what makes Pietersen pretty special? I don't mind that, Ness. I know there's a big gasp here in the comm box. I don't mind that. It's good to see him being aggressive. Said all day yesterday afternoon, didn't we? And can't just be static at the crease. Good on him. Try and take it to the oppo.
Well, that's close as well, very close. That's why I can't believe they don't use DRS.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Very close, isn't it? Tony Hill straight away says no. Oja's having a word saying, come on up. What about that? Surely that's going on to hit the stumps. Does it strike him outside the line? Possibly, possibly. That might be what saved him. Just fractionally quicker. Peterson this time goes nowhere. He's on the crease. Battle it really is. Peterson trying to assert his authority, trying to say you can't bowl to me. I have no problem with left arm spin. I know just saying you have. I'm going to get you in a moment.
It's good from Cook. That's where he likes it. Cut away for 4.
And it's the reward you get, isn't it, as a left-hander when you use your feet. I was talking about using your feet earlier. Just on the odd occasion you get one that's dragged down because bowler's not sure whether you're coming.
Full toss. Cook doesn't miss out. Good hands, gets it on the full.
Well, firstly, surprised he's bowling over the wicket, and secondly, a real gift. Why he's bowling over the wicket? Bowl round the wicket, bring both edges into play. Must have a theory about him maybe falling over. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Get a silly point in. He's now got to attack both edges.
Ripping spin.
Does grip, doesn't it? Well, we knew it was going to come. And we'll see more and more of that.
Another maiden, 69 for 3. Massive appeal again. No, it looks as if he might have hit it.
Thing is, does it hit pad or does it hit bat first? This is the thing. Let's have a look. Big inside edge. Yeah, good decision.
A beauty, an absolute ripper from Olger. Left arm spin again, classy stuff.
Well, comprehensively beaten. Middle stump. Where you feel that another run's going to come from. It's 2 runs and over. Ball before, big appeal. And he's played right inside that. And Kevin Peterson's woes against left arm spin continue. Yet again, it's bowled by Oja for 17, 69 for 4.
Kevin Peterson's gone. England are 69 for 4. Beautiful piece of bowling from Oja. Ian Bell next in. This will be another examination. Down the pitch, over the top, Ian Bell, and straight to Sachin Tendulkar. First ball, I do not believe it.
Oh, well, what is going on? Graham Gooch, the expression says it's come down the wicket. I was like you, I thought he'd hit this well, but oh no, it's right off the bottom of the bat. And that's in trouble, and he knows it now. Look at the face. Sachin Tendulkar only has to go back a few yards. And he's not dropping that. And England 69 for 5. Ian Bell, first ball. He's gone for naught. England in serious trouble. Yeah, certainly tells being in pretty good form in the warm-up games, but forget all that. This is the real thing. Oja on a hat-trick.
There have been 2 Indian hat-tricks in Test match cricket. Harbhajan Singh, his 3 were Ricky Ponting, Adam Gilchrist and Shane Warne. Irfan Pathan against Pakistan, Salman Butt, Yunis Khan, Mohammad Yusuf. Of course, it's not Samit Patel who will be facing the batsman crossed. So Oja on a hat-trick. Tickled into that leg trap.
Well, doesn't get to it, Ian Bell. Doesn't get it into the middle of the bat, gets on the bottom of the bat. I think you might even see him coming. That is right off the bottom. That's the very first ball.
Huge appeal again. What's he think this time? No!
That is close, seriously close. 69 for 5 from 33 overs.
Again, as he played a shot, the bat's nowhere near. International players playing with the pad. No clue against spin, absolutely, and he looked a long, long time, Tony Hill. Just a single. It's 70 for 5.
That's a good shot. It's beautifully controlled from Alistair Cook. Right on top of it. No great effort to hit it hard. Just control it. Just make sure you hit it out the meat of the bat. Picks up 4 for it. It's now 75 for 5. Yeah, nicely nudged away. It's against the spin. And you have to be really good. You have to make sure it's really full to do that. Oh, that's out. Comfortable catch. Little bit of turn there, but the line is good, the length is good. And Alistair Cook has survived everything so far. But the 109th ball he's faced is the last one in this inning. He's gone for 41. He's done his best to find some resistance there. But this is how it's all going to end for him.
Beautifully flighted. Really good delivery. Cook trying to play with the spin. He didn't get to the pitch of the ball because it just dipped on him. Talked about the variation in pace, and that's superb off-spin bowling from Ashwin. Don't worry about all the mystery. That was just regulation off-spin. Cook has played really well. He's gone for 41. England in a whole heap of trouble. 80 for 6.
80 for 6 it is. Matt Prior is the latest man at the crease. Number 8 now, of course, because we had the night watchman in for a couple of minutes yesterday evening. Jimmy Anderson. The situation looks more and more forlorn by the minute. Cook is the one man who's managed to survive there for any real length of time. He's gone now for 41. 41 out of 80. 2 balls left in the over. Again, there's that man just behind square, saving that one, stopping the man getting off strike. Yeah, the final moment then for Alistair Cook in this innings. Bit of drift, bit of loop. There is turn. Let's face it, there is turn there. But it goes at a lovely, comfortable height to Sehwag. Inside edge. Gets him off the mark. Not convincing. But it does get Matt Prior off the mark. Fine over. 2 wickets. Sorry, 2 runs and a wicket.
And a fine partnership. Ashwin 3 for 28, Oja 3 for 29. Control, wickets, flight, guile. They've got it all, and some batsmen who are just clueless at the moment against spin. 2 batsmen in double figures, the 2 batsmen that were not out overnight. Cook played really well actually for his 41. Sounds odd, just 41, but he looked composed at the crease. Peterson didn't. It was a very frenetic 17. No one else has made it to double figures yet.
First ball from Oja to Pryor. It's floated a little wide. He does bowl it quite slow, doesn't he? And there is an old theory: the slower you bowl, the more turn you get, actually. Another view of the outside edge from Alistair Cook. I've got to say, it was full enough you'd think you're safe enough playing at it, but it just turned. And there's more and more turn by the second. Some will drift on. This is always the problem, isn't it? If you, as a bowler, if you can just allow some to drift on, it makes the one that turns yet more effective. Yeah, we'll see a few more of those reactions, I'm sure. How has that missed? That's what every Indian player is asking there, particularly Pragyan Oja.
What's it missed? There was an appeal in there, whether it just flicked the back pad. It's missed everything. Pryor hit his back pad with his bat. This is lovely bowling.
Very, very good bowling. It's a maiden, another maiden, 81 for 6. Quite full. That's what's going to be encouraging for the bowler. But we've seen this morning from both umpires, especially from Tony Hill, this time from Alim Dar, that they're maybe more reluctant than normal to go and put that finger up. That seems to be the case, because that looks very full, very straight. It's just turned what looks to me enough.
That's absolutely plumb. Absolutely plumb. I don't know what game Alim Dar's watching there. Don't need DRS for that. That is stone dead out.
And that's just down the leg side. It's started down the leg side. It's turned further down the leg side. It's wandered its way down to that boundary for 4 byes. Yeah, that shouts. I mean, the more you look at it, even to a first up, you think it's full. Done what it needs to do. This is why he's round the wicket, because he wants to straighten it. If he pitches it straight, he's got a great chance of it doing exactly what it did there, which is aimed towards middle stump. The other one offline. Well, could have had a wicket in the over. It's still 6 down, 85 for 6 after 42 overs.
Close. No shot played. Tony Hill straight away, no.
Bounce, I think, is the problem here. There's a lot of bounce and a lot of turn, but just have a look. Oh, really guessing. Look at Dhoni's hands. Watch Dhoni's hands here.
Well, you wouldn't believe it. Just for a moment, he thought he picked him out. He did pick him out, the man in the deep. But would you believe it? He's put it down.
Well, it's the veteran of the side, Zaheer Khan. Did everything, got there comfortably, and then just couldn't hold it. Yeah. Net off for England. 95 for 6. There goes the finger. Now, Samit Patel might be thinking, if I had DRS, I'd be referring this. I think it might just be sliding down. He had a let off earlier when I thought he was definitely out to the spinners. LBW, Ashram, but I'm not so sure about this one.
Yeah, umpire's been reluctant to raise the finger. Is he unlucky? He's gone a long way across and it's going down, definitely going down. Samit Patel unlucky there. I'd have the recipient, he's happy as he can be. Straight back into the attack, gets a wicket in his first over, but Samit Patel will be disappointed, shake of the head. He has to go for 10. England 97 for 7.
Tim Bresnan comes in ahead of Stuart Broad. A little surprised with that. No matter, does it? England 97 for 7, all kinds of trouble. Yadav first over, picks up a wicket. Somewhat fortuitously, it has to be said. $100 up for England, 101 for 7. You have to continue. Took a pretty good pace to pitch, and they'll be looking to bowl, I think, pretty full and a bit of reverse to Matt Pryor. Reversing it in. In the bowl width, though, that'll go for 4. He is strong out there.
Yeah, that's not the place to bowl to Matt Pryor. Loves it wide. Bit of width that he can seize on.
And if he gets a chance, he will go for it, Matt Pryor. Try and score. He's a positive player. I should be quite pleased to have the seamer on.
Really not been the session England had hoped for, but it's been great viewing, isn't it? Lots happening.
I don't know, I just wonder how many people got up, watched 20 minutes and went back to bed. Very hard to stomach again, isn't it, for an England supporter, after what happened last winter. Well, that should be lunch, I believe. 52 overs gone, 110 for 7. And pass flick the bails off. The Indian team will go back and feel very relaxed in their dressing room. They've broken the back of the England batting. Pretty sure. And another go this afternoon. 34 overs, good a healthy over rate. You do with the spinners, 4 wickets for 69 runs. One rate of just fractionally over 2.
Oh dear. Well, that was the session that all England fans feared might happen but didn't want to see. Peterson looked skittish throughout his innings as he tried to dominate. Bell, well, let's wait for Bob and the verdict to describe that. Cook, having looked pretty solid, got one that turned, while Patel was unlucky not only to be given out LBW but also to get out to a seamer. Net result, India in total control. And with the bulk of the bowling being done by the spinners, life was a complete misery for the batting side. At lunch then, saving the follow-on was miles away, and England, not for the first time, were depending on the lower order to do what the main batters couldn't. How did they get on? We'll show you next. Day 3 in the Ahmedabad Test, but it could have been the UAE earlier this year as England once again stumbled against spin. Bell's first ball shocker in particular summed up the panic which seems to engulf the batsman when confronted with slow bowling. And by losing 4 for 69 in the session, England looked to have conceded far too much ground to stay in the match.
Cover drive. Extra cover for 4 from Bresnan. Full length. Lovely shot. Now that's easy for England batsmen. A bit of pace on the ball. 56 overs. It's 120 for 7. Oh, he's dropped him. Carrying ball. One that went the other way.
Right by the heel of Sehwag. Sehwag was almost going to his right. Carrom ball flicked out the front, spun the other way. Sehwag was a little bit up, and it was down by his left heel. Definitely carry dropped. Carrom ball he learnt playing with a tennis ball bowling in Chennai. Just flicked out the front. Not picked by Bresnan. Dropped.
Flat-footed too. Lighted, driven, through extra cover. He'll get runs here, Bresnan. Slightly fuller. Live for Bresnan and a boundary to finish. 126 for 7.
Goes for 4, just angled away, just a fraction of width. Matt Price so strong through the offside. Just changing the angles up, isn't he, Zahir Khan? Back over the wicket.
He's very happy with it out there, Matt Price. Open face. No one out there. 4 runs. Likes the width.
That may be a lesson that England can learn. Watching, say, Zahir Khan, he's over the wicket, he's round the wicket, just constantly changing up the angles. It was a bit tighter in this time.
Trying to save up for the LBW, I think. .136 for 7.
I think it's via the inside edge. Alimdar has already given out Samit Patel. That might be a decision he regrets, but he's spot on there.
Squeeze job, wasn't it?
Edged and gone. A little bit of bite off the surface from Oja, and a decent sharp catch from Kohli.
He's pushing and prodding. It happens. Tom Bresnan, the 8th wicket to go. Have a look at it. What's he doing? It's there or thereabouts. Turned, it's bounced a little bit. Simple catch. It's the man at Gully. But Kohli taking the catch. And Bresnan makes his way back. He's gone for 19. England all over the place. 144 for 8. It's just great. This innings, it's all but gone. You can't see anything happen unless you have a bit of a flurry, and whether Broad, as he does do sometimes in these situations, tries to attack. I have no problem seeing that.
There is a man in the deep, but it's hit beautifully. He's a good striker of the ball, Stuart Broad.
And I don't have any problems with that. under these circumstances. None whatsoever. You have a look at the wicket. Turns and bounces. Nothing much has happened, but as I said, that man at Gully wouldn't have been there. It would have been reversed roles. Partnership of 47, England would have had fielders scattered. So there's another lesson maybe to be learnt over here.
Runs from the over and a wicket. 150 up for England, 150 for 8.
Ashwin. And a very good shot starts the first ball of this over.
He's certainly not bothering with this at mid-off. Zaheer Khan, it's a bit of after you, Claude. Escorted it to the boundary.
Well, Broad now, 11 from just 6 balls faced. 2 fours in that. Oh, that proves it's not always that easy. Slightly slower, a little bit more flight, dipping quickly and getting turned.
Look at the overspin as well. Makes the ball bounce.
Another couple of runs. 8 from the over so far, 1 ball left.
We saw that card, and Anil Kumble was to the fore with wickets. What a wonderful bowler he was for India, and he's been replaced. Harbhajan was in the team with him, but this lad, Ashwin's a fantastic bowler.
It's not a bad shot. It's gone straight, it's gone high, and it's gone long. So Stuart Broad trusting to what is a very good eye or two. Trusting to his instincts.
I just wonder whether it is. It's that carom ball, almost like a gentle leg spinner. And he's hit with the spin, long and straight.
Oh, that was very straight. Very, very straight indeed. And let's look at this again. You really have to make sure you get, as he did, bit of glove or bat on this. Otherwise, got real problems.
Runs are given. Yeah, indication. Just an indication, wasn't there, from the umpire that he's got a nudge on that. He tries a sweep again, gets 4.
Yeah, I think it was glove first time round. This is much more definitively bat. Line was ever so slightly different as well. First one a bit straighter, this one more towards the leg side to start with. Same sort of shot, same sort of attempt, and not a great effort. The carom keeps really low. If you are playing with a straight bat, you have a chance to drop that bat down like this. Reverse attempted. Not out as the decision. Didn't look as though it got anything on that with the bat. 177 for 8. Well, it's coming in and would have gone, I think, too far and would have gone down the leg side. But there is something in the air there for Zahir. 177 for 8. Just slightly offline this time. A rarity from what we've seen in Zahir, or from Zahir in this game. What a long spell too, actually, for any of them. Just mentioned just now that Byrne has been very happy to switch his bowlers around on a regular basis. Well, Zahir getting into some rhythm, getting the ball to reverse, giving something of an extended spell here.
New ball is due in 8 overs, including this one. He can open again with the off spinner. He did it in the first innings. I like that touch of extra bounce.
Going to be at least 2, could be 3. Is 3. Angle in again. No reaction from him, apart from he's taking a gentle stroll away from the stumps, signals leg by.
Well, he's given leg byes, I think, and then you ask, I'm not sure whether he's hit that. You're not seeing that as an umpire, that's for sure. Matt Pryor might say, well, I've hit it. It looks as if it's sliding down leg side from the angle around the wicket.
Yeah, it's 73.4 overs old, that ball, so we'll have a lot of natural wear to it. He is swinging. Very clever how Zahir's been getting it to go into the left-hander and then changing it round, going into the right-hander too. Every other ball, and he's got him this time. This time he's got the decision. There have been a lot of appeals in the last 2 or 3 overs from Zahir Khan. Once again, Dhoni's tactics pay off. He's persevered with Zahir. And Zahir has got the wicket.
That gut feeling from the captain, keep him going. He's in good rhythm, he's swinging the ball, he swings in. He's certainly not going over the top. Loud appeal this time, prolonged appeal. Skillful bowling by Zahir Khan. Breaks this partnership. It's Stuart Broad that has gone LBW to Zahir Khan for 25. And England now 187 for 9.
One to go for India. It's 9 down now for 187. Last man in, Graham Swan. Matt Pryor, 48 not out. Aiming for that 50, which would be a scant consolation for the overall situation.
Oh, that's close as well, very close. Going down on the angle. Hardly played a shot there, Graham Swan. Zahir Khan can't believe it. He thinks it's absolutely plumb.
Well, he's been in the thick of it, Aleem Dar. This is another very close call he's had to make. He's not happy. I think this is really, really close. Look, on the first call, like it was going down. I think that's what Aleem Dar said, going down leg side.
Another one of those. I reckon if Broad was out, that was out. On the angle, he's saying going down. Don't think the Indians agree. All gone, that's out. No doubt about that. Pragyan Oja has 5 wickets. He deserves it. England have been bowled out for 191. India completely on top from ball 1 of this Test match.
Yeah, it's going to be tea time and they'll enjoy their tea. One assumes that they'll enforce the follow-on. Time will tell, of course, but 191 bundled out. Very little answers. Lots of preparation for England with the bat. Lots of chat from England with the bat. Could they deliver? Well, for now, no. Pragyan Oja, quite brilliant. 5 wickets for him. They played nicely. Let's give him some credit. 48 from 100 balls. Trying to go to 50. But India, as they so often are in these conditions, totally dominant.
Well, on a positive front, England's lower order at least made the Indian bowlers work for those last 3 wickets, as Pryor and Bresnan in particular got their heads down and showed with some application batting is not impossible on this surface. Taken as a whole, though, the old failing of batting against spin and not occupying the crease for a long period of time cost England, as they were bundled out in under 75 overs once again. India, for the record, batted for 160. No surprises with these figures. 5 for Roger, he bowled absolutely beautifully. 8 to the spinners in all, and as a bit of a bonus, the seamers picked up 1 apiece. So England at tea all out for 191, 330 behind and 130 away from saving the follow-on. And guess what? Dhoni enforced it. So the start of England's second innings is next. The middle session of day 3 in Ahmedabad at least saw some England batsmen apply themselves. Bresnan and Pryor kept India waiting for the best part of an hour for their 8th wicket, putting together the best stand of the innings in 47. Eventually, though, Bresnan got one with his number on it, and while Broad showed some lusty defiance, it wasn't long before England were all out and hearing from MS Dhoni that after tea they could have another go.
Ashwin opened the bowling in the first innings. It's going to be Oja in the second. The gully, silly point. The short leg.
I'm telling you, Nick, he's toying with England. Dhoni. I'll open the bowling with, OK, you have a go. And I'll have you at the other end.
Close. Very close. Alimdar says no.
He said no and just calmed down a touch. You've got to look at the angle. I know the end product in front of the stumps, but he's so wide. Look at the angle that the ball is going. It's going down the leg side, is that? Look where he is. He's very, very wide pitches. Doesn't spin enough. It's not spun enough. It's a good decision.
Excellent decision, use of the feet from Nick Compton. He's static in the first innings. He likes to bat long periods of time. He's good at that. Has an excellent temperament.
I wonder if he's the confidence to come down the pitch, and he's done it a couple of times defensively. I wonder if he's got the confidence to just hit through the ball, hit it to mid-off.
Well, gets in a mess, gets in a real mess. Predetermined sweep.
On debut, is he going to sweep? Is he not? He traps it in the end. What's going through his mind?
So 2 maidens to start. You can see though, can't you, Bumble? Straight away, England are trying something. You can see there was a sweep, and then he's come down the wicket. You can begin to feel that maybe there's been some chat in the dressing room. They're trying to be proactive. It's just not easy for them.
Well, I have sympathy with Compton. You want to play for England, you want to make your debut in international cricket, and you do it here. when the Oppo have got 521 and it's spinning and the world-class performers. He'll be churning, absolutely churning. He'll need all his temperament that you talk about. He'll need a lot of skill. Might need a bit of luck as well.
Captain's entitled to have a chat with the umpires.
Is he?
Go up to inquire and inquire as to what's happening. Umpire is well within his rights to send him away. It's just getting a little bit heated, doesn't it? And you're our umpire's man. I always thought the captain's well within his rights. He's not within his rights to tell the umpire how to do it, but it looks a little bit heated to me.
I'm not there, but if you want my view, you get on with your wicket keeping and your captaincy, and I'll do the umpiring. If you've got anything to say, see me in my room afterwards. As a match referee. I'll be as nice as ninepence on the field and do my job as an umpire and do it to the best of my ability. Get that across to the players before the game started. You do your job, I'll do mine. If you've any problem, come and see me at the end of the day.
Ashwin's now gone round the wicket, tactically used earlier in the day. What he wants there is for the ball to pitch on and straight, and that's pitched on, or pitch rolled just outside. It has been tucked away, nudged away. Reverse sweep comes out. Very brave and very effective. Compton goes to 10, 16 without loss.
Well, that's good when it works. He's hit it very well. Don't think India will mind him playing that shot.
Well, it hasn't been that much to applaud for England's batting coach today. No doubt you've had some words to add to the mix in the break between innings, but this is a good shot from Cook. Makes very good contact, very positive, up and over. That's a little bit shorter. Cook has judged that beautifully, and that's one of his real strengths. Square on the offside, like so many left-handers. Take any opportunity like that to find the boundary.
Bread and butter, isn't it, to score so many runs there. Misses out very rarely. Just thrown up just a little short, maybe 18 inches too short.
Quicker, flatter from Ashwin. But again, Cook has seen the change, seen it right from the hand, deals with it nicely. It's a lovely shot. It was up there, floated up there by Ashwin, but Cook is really into very, very good rhythm here.
Thrown up, got on top of it, smothered it.
Keep going, Ash.
4 runs. The ball he got out to in the first innings. Yeah, we're talking margins.
That's nicely played as well. Sensible cricket from Cook, again playing to his strengths. And the Indian spinners not having it all their own way by any stretch of the imagination in this second innings. 39 without loss now.
It's a good shot. But he is so strong in that area, and that's what he'll do. He'll be patient, he'll wait, and he'll wait until he gets the ball to put away. You know what you're going to get with Alistair Cook. Dogged defence, and serve it up for him, and he'll put it away.
Squeezed away outside the off stump there. Comes off a very thick outside edge, perfectly safe, all along the ground. Just a little bit too full from Ashwin. And it comes on to 17 now.
Keep going, Ash.
They sure did it.
Ashwin goes from a little bit too full to a little bit too short. Now that looks like it's painful. Exactly what's happened, I'm not quite sure at this stage. There he goes. It's a little bit of carpet. I'm assuming that's a bit of carpet for the advertising. It might just be paint. It might just be an awkward angle as he falls down there, but he's still down. Looked innocuous, didn't it? I mean, I know these things can be deceptive, but it just looked absolutely innocuous. Well, they're taking their time. You might say they have plenty of time left in the game. They don't need to worry about an interruption, but of premier concern to India at this stage is that one of their main bowlers has this problem, Pragyan Ojha, and he will be leaving the field now to see if they can sort out exactly what's happened in there. As I say, it did look almost totally innocuous, but somehow he's managed to damage that elbow. So after that longish gap, back to cricket. Third ball of the 17th over. Just a single for Alistair Cook. 27 to him now, 18 to Compton, 45 without loss. Halfway through the 17th over. A lot of attention on the sub. He's quite a popular character out there, isn't he, Harbhajan?
Badgie's good fun. He's eccentric. There's a lovely story about Badgie where he wanted one of those Hummers and he got it in Mumbai. You can imagine driving one of those things around Mumbai. Anyway, he couldn't wait, so he got on and drove it and got pulled over by the police, and he forgot to license it or tax it and whatever.
Game.
Nice
46 without loss.
Over 47 for none.
Cook just resting there, non-striking end, and he's done well, Compton, just to push at mid-off and run. Cook was definitely on his heels. So far, so good, England.
He's back to sort that elbow out. He uses that as his front arm, obviously, left arm spinner. A little rest for a while, it'll ease off. Side edge. Just tickled fine. Will bring up the 50 partnership and another boundary to Cook.
.47 was the best partnership in the first innings between Pryor and Bresnan, so something for England's openers there. 52 on the board.
Come on, guys. Ash.
Looks really slow off the surface now, particularly from left arm spinner. It might be different from this overspin that Ashwin gets. That last delivery, it pitched and ample time just to move back and play the ball into the leg side. How many catches? How many are there now? 1, 2, 3.
Wyoja bowled that a little bit quicker because he's trying to get a bit more zip than fizz. 56 for none. Did that carry? It certainly didn't carry to slip, but Virat Kohli diving across. He was the man in the game there. Gully. Did he get a finger under it?
Just have thought this is going slower. It's a genuine edge and it drops. Oh, he just gets a finger end underneath it. Would have been a really good catch.
Yeah, that's why he now goes back. Doesn't want to come forward because of that edge and the bounce. Kohli nearly got there. Just up a little bit again, Virat Kohli. Did get a finger underneath it. Good cricket from bowler and batsman. 56 for none.
Pick up length. That is so important for the batsman, to pick up the length quickly.
One player who has been Alistair Cook, because he's got that cut away, and that's why he's batting well in this test match. He's picking up length better than anyone.
Well, it's a signature of the great players. I'm talking about the truly great players. They've got that knack, it's uncanny, that they pick it up immediately from the hand, what length the ball is. Tendulkar's got it. A great player on a poor pitch, Brian Lara, Vivian Richards.
First sign of Dhoni sitting in. Sweeper offside.
I like that shot there from Cook as he's opened the face and played with the spin. It's not just a rock solid push forward, rigid bat.
Again.
Talk about all your coaches and your batting coaches. You can talk to your players. Some find it difficult to do.
Cook going fully forward and fully back. That's a really good Hawkeye interception points. He's not getting caught halfway. Last winter we saw Andrew Strauss, for example, the England captain then, just sort of getting caught on the crease. You can see Cook is using his long reach forward and then coming off that to cut. Again, fully forward.
What he's up to, Andrew Strauss, and out of the game, England captain. Must be doing other things.
Sure he'll be watching this. 60 for none. Tahir Khan just showing his age in the field in this test match so far. I don't think Dhoni was happy with him there. Wanted him saving the single.
on, nice ball. Hey, come on, lads. Come on, guys, come on, lads. Anytime, guys.
Swept away, will spin back to that man in the deep, doesn't spin back to him, goes for 4.
Strong sweep shot from Alistair Cook. Pretty safe shot this, sweeping with the spin. Keeps his eye on the ball, watches it right onto the bat. Also a key to that shot is get really low.
Yeah.
That's good from Cook again. We saw him against the off-spin playing with the spin. He's done it there defensively, smothered the spin.
Oh, close, very close, and not out. That looked very straight. You are guessing a little bit when Cook's sweeping.
They're into old-style cricket where a batsman gets a massive stride in and the ball's spinning and there's doubt from the umpire. We've been having DRS around us for a long time. Is it outside the line? I don't think so. No, it's not. DRS, where are you?
That's Plum. He's not having a great day, Alim Dar. Missed a couple. He's given Samit Patel when he wasn't out. 65 for none.
Difficult pitch to try and sum up, isn't it? Just seeing the session by session there. But I think by now we all felt, having looked at the way it played at the end of day 1, by the end of day 3 it'd be turning, particularly yesterday. This time it was really beginning to bite off the surface.
Well, Michael Atherton, when we spoke to him last, spoke to him rather at the start of play this morning, was saying that it's looking very worn close to the crease. So if you stay in your crease and play, the full ball has a chance of gripping because it's very warm there. But further down the pitch, it's still looking pretty good. So if you are able to come down and meet it, as Compton's been trying to here, then you can trust it a little bit more maybe from that little part of the pitch. The difference a yard can make in that sense is quite handy. It's a question of having the confidence to come down first and then making sure you do it correctly when you leave the crease. India having to think a bit here. They're taking their time to think as well. Middle of the over. I know there's been a single, but used to be a long gap. Good shot, straight to the man at deep square leg there. That's very nicely played. Placed well, timed well. Key with shots like that is not to try and hit it too hard. Starting to smile in the crowd, our travelling supporters.
And a lot to smile about throughout the last few days. Played nicely, yeah, gets it on the full, but plays it on line too. One, we may just have got away with it earlier on.
Little too short. Cook goes with the spin, goes back on his stumps beautifully, hits it very powerfully, and that takes him to 50. Graham Gooch has enjoyed that. He loves his captain to set an example, loves his captain to be greedy as well in terms of run making. It's something for England to be happier about, something for their travelling supporters to be happier about. Very nicely played.
New England captain will be delighted, not of course with the team situation, but coach and mentor Graham Gooch will be delighted too. Worked really hard. He's had to work hard.
Yeah, no.
Very calm and collected, and a very good technique now against spin. Looks very composed, doesn't he, at the crease, pushing his bat out in front of his pad, taking every scoring opportunity he can.
Perfectly safe in the sense that pad is outside of the off stump. And there is a second line of defence, even though you're being attacking.
Left. Johnny. Score.
Yeah, you do see a lot of histrionics, don't you, from bowlers, even when the situation is perfectly normal. No chance of wicket from that particular situation, yet hands go on head. Just habit, really, isn't it? Again, good single. Both Compton and Cook now have been alive to the possibilities with these pushed singles. Well, controlled, guided, really. No one at third man, so 4 easy runs for Alistair Cook. He's back on his stumps, just basically plonks the bat down on it. Lets it come to him.
The advantage of being a lefty, eh, David? On the odd occasion, you get one that stays down a little bit through there.
Leg byes signalled. 3 of them. It runs more readily available, it seems, at this stage. 32 overs bowled now in the second innings, 92 without loss.
What will he bowl? He comes out with some licorice all sorts, to be honest. Breaks, off breaks, he tries them all.
Well, leg breaks has gone up on the caption, so we'll wait and see. Right, economic run-up.
That was an off break.
Very quickly retyping it now. That was the leg break. Keep your concentration time. But the worst delivery gives you something to think about with that rough. You really do have to keep your concentration now. Somewhat. 15 minutes to go. Reefer. Hasn't struck with too many wickets recently. Hasn't pulled anything reaching it.
Yeah, you're right, he did well to hit that. I don't reckon he was trying to hit it through there at all. Just ended up going then, ended up going in a gap. Got to be careful with these, as we saw with Yuvraj Singh in the first innings. You get a long op or a full toss and you just whack it to someone. Matt Pryor nearly did it earlier. Googly out the back of the hand. Cook just bunts it for 4.
That is the 100 partnership. So England backs the wall. Well, they've done everything right so far. 101 without loss.
Good for Cook. He's worked hard just for these freebies. Kept all those good deliveries, and just India trying something different. That's what you'd get in Test match cricket. If you survive long enough, eventually opposition will get tired, part-time bowlers will come on and you cash in, and invariably Cook cashes in. This innings so far, though, shows a lot of hope, or gives a lot of hope for England, not only in this Test match but in the series, that if they can win a toss, go to Mumbai, win the toss, depends what happens tomorrow. If they can get a decent score, it just shows that they can bat. These two will show to the rest of the dressing room you can get runs against spin, you can survive. But there's a lot of cricket left in this series.
Well, there'll be 4 more. Excellent stuff from the captain.
Yeah, he has a fantastic record in India. Started off in India, averages about 45, 46. We did a stat in the preview show and at the start of the show, actually, about England players against spin. And Cook's right up there with the best of England players against spin.
And these next 4 balls over and done with as quick as possible.
He's missed out there, probably just because he's playing for the close, but he's disappointed. It's the sort of ball, yeah, he thinks now I could have pulled that. Someone like Pujara was getting back and pulling Samit Patel, but I think he's just chilling and playing for the close.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go as well. And that should be the end of the day's proceedings. Day 3 here in Islamabad. A good fight back from England. 111 without loss from 38 overs. Captain there in the picture, 74 not out from 124 deliveries with 13 fours. And his man on debut the other end, Nick Compton, 34 not out from 104 deliveries. Well, they regard that as a job well done. Would have been made to follow on. Sleep a little easier. A lot of work to do tomorrow, though.
Well, that was brilliant by Cook and Compton. 38 overs survived, their first 100 partnership in tests on the board, and India's attack, for the moment, just for the moment, blunted. England are on Nelson overnight, but they won't care a bit about that. These two have shown in that session that England can bat in India. For the home side, of course, it was all a bit disappointing. I'm sure they were expecting to just rock up after TNC England crumble again. But as it is, they didn't take a wicket in those 38 overs. And maybe the surprise was that Zahir only bowled the 1 over. Close of day 3 then, England still with an awful lot of work to do to save the game, but at least they have got a chance to do it. Well, what a fascinating